Hey guys, good morning. Today we are going to talk about science and then we are going to read a very short story. We're going to end by reviewing some of our sight words. For science this week, we're learning about science tools. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen with you and we'll talk about some different tools that scientists use. All right, I want you to look on the screen and look at the different tools that you see. Do you recognize any of these? It's been a long time since we've talked about science tools in the classroom. Which ones do you recognize? So we have a hand lens or magnifier, magnifying glass, hand lens. We have a balance or scale. We have a thermometer. We have a measuring cup. And we have a ruler. Now we're going to learn a little bit more about each of the tools. We use science tools to learn about things. A hand lens makes things look bigger. A ruler can show how long or tall something is. A balance shows which thing is heavier. A thermometer shows how warm it is. A measuring cup shows how much liquid you have. I want you to look at the little girl with the thermometer. You'll see red and blue numbers. The red numbers show that something is warm. The higher you go up, the warmer it is. The blue numbers show something that's cool. The lower you go down, the cooler it is. Look, this thermometer is measuring the temperature in her home, in her household. Look at where she's pointing. Is it warm or is it cold? You're right, it is warm in her household. Now I'm going to show you all the tools again. As I say the name of the tool, I want you to point to it. Are you ready? Measuring cup. Thermometer. Hand lens. Balance. Ruler. Good job. That's all the science tools that we're going to learn about today. Now we're ready to move on. Guess what I have? I have a book. I have a book. I have a book. I have a book. And my book has a front cover. And my book has a back cover. And my book even has a spine. And I know that the spine holds the pages together. And we are not going to read this story on the front. So we need to open up to our table of contents. So we are not reading this story today. Instead, we're going to read this story. So what page do we need to go to? That's right. We need to go to page 32. And when we get to page 32, we are going to look at what our title is. Here is our story. So this is our title. Let's count how many words are in our title. Remember, a word is a group of letters separated by a space. 1, 2. And you'll see, if you look at the title, you'll see that it starts with what letter? What sound does this letter make? Letter N makes the sound. This word is nature. Nature. Now let's try to sound this word out. Starts with A, which makes the ah sound. And then it has an Then there's a T. T makes the T sound. Art. Art. Then there's the I. Art. Then an S. Artist. Another T. Artist. And our last sound is S. Remember, usually when there's a S on the end of a word, it makes it plural. So that means there's more than one. Plural means more than one. So if we didn't have this, it would say artist, and it would be about an artist. But since there's a S, it's about artists. So it's about more than one artist. So our title says nature artists. Now look at the picture. What does it look like the man is doing? Let's find out. Nature artists. Native American artists have been making things from nature for many years. This sculptor carved a mask out of wood. So now we know what he's doing is carving a mask. This artist uses grass to weave into a basket. The artist adds rows of designs. The basket has a bowl shape. It can hold many things. What would you put in the basket? Clay is found in the earth. It is thick and sticky. Artists use clay to make pots and other objects called pottery. See how a clay pot is made. The first step, the artist shapes the clay with her hands. Does it look clean or messy? It looks very messy. Then the artist starts to form the pot. After the pot is formed, the artist puts it in this oven. The oven will dry the pot out and make it hard. Once the pot is dried out, then the artist can paint the pot. And once it's all done, it is a piece of art. This artist weaves a wool rug. The designs on the rug will tell a story about the beauty of nature. What beautiful things in nature do you see? So this was a very short story discussing the many ways that you can use natural resources to make art. A natural resource is something that you can find on Earth and use. So for example, water is a natural resource. Can you think of any other natural resources? Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.